How do Army National Guard state and federal missions differ? Imagine a force that can respond to emergencies within its own community while also being prepared to support national efforts across the country and around the world. The Army National Guard fulfills this dual role, but how exactly do its state and federal missions differ? The primary distinction lies in authority and command structure. When operating under state authority, the Army National Guard functions as part of the state's military forces. It is controlled by the governor of the state or territory, who can call upon the Guard to assist in emergencies such as natural disasters, civil disturbances, or other state-specific crises. In these situations, the Guard members act under the state's jurisdiction, providing essential services like search and rescue, disaster relief, and maintaining public safety. In contrast, when the federal government activates the Army National Guard, the mission shifts to support national interests. This activation occurs through the President of the United States, who has the authority to federalize the Guard. Once federalized, the units operate under the command of the Department of Defense and the United States Army. These federal missions include overseas deployments to support combat operations, peacekeeping missions, or humanitarian assistance abroad. The federal role also involves training and readiness to ensure the Guard can meet national security objectives. Funding sources also differ between the two roles. State missions are funded by the individual state governments, which allocate resources for training, equipment, and operations specific to state needs. Federal missions are financed through the national budget, with the Department of Defense providing resources for deployment, equipment, and personnel support for overseas and national security tasks. Another key difference is the scope of responsibilities. State missions are typically focused on immediate local or regional issues, such as responding to hurricanes, floods, or civil unrest within the state. Federal missions, however, often involve larger-scale operations that may span multiple states or requiring international engagement. Both roles requiring highly trained personnel capable of adapting to diverse situations. The Army National Guard's ability to switch between state and federal missions ensures a versatile force ready to serve both community and country in times of need.